Hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tamara. Today we have got some easy, budget-friendly meal prep for you guys. We are setting ourselves up for a new week. We are also going to be stocking our pantry with some homemade chicken broth. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and get my big stock pot out, and I'm going to dump all of my frozen scraps, my onion skins, half of onions. I also save celery, carrots, peels, any of that I put in the freezer and save. And once I get enough to fill up this big stock pot, I will put it all in there, cover it with water, add some seasonings, garlic, bay leaves, oregano. Just season with your heart. I don't add salt till the end because I like to bring out that natural flavor first. And then once I'm about to home can it, I will give it a nice seasoning with salt and then taste test it. That way, that helps you know how much salt. That's one of the good things about making it homemade, is that you can control what goes in. And so this is like one of my favorite things to home can. It is so delicious, and it's all free. It's all scraps. This is all stuff that's been accounted for. It's just like extras. I had some onions that were about to go bad. They were kind of getting a little bit soft, so I went ahead and just threw the whole onions in the freezer, and none of this stuff went to waste. All of this I just kept in the freezer till I got my stock pot full. I had like a rotisserie chicken carcass, some chicken bones from previous meals. If you just save all that and put it in your freezer, and then you can easily just pull it all out, cover it with water, add in your seasonings, and I let this simmer on low all throughout the night, and it's so delicious. It's one of my favorite things. And of course, if you don't home can, you can easily still make this. You can let it completely cool and then put it into freezer bags and have it ready to go in your freezer. The color on this was so beautiful. It definitely took me all day because I have a small electric pressure canner, but it was well worth it. For this week, also decided to boil some eggs so that way we could have some hard-boiled eggs for lunches or for snacks. I'm also going to go ahead and cook up some bacon. That way I have it in the fridge ready to go for Luke's breakfast sandwiches, or I can cut it up and add it into a recipe if I need to throughout the week. I love cooking it in the oven, especially when I have busy meal prep days, because it saves me a lot of time and I don't have to stand over the stove. I just cook mine at 375 until it's cooked to our liking. Of course, that's just going to depend on if you like floppy bacon, as we call it around here, or crispy. I had some bananas that needed to be used up, and I didn't want to make just a normal loaf of banana bread because I do that a lot around here. I wanted to kind of change it up, so I decided to do some banana oatmeal muffins. Now, this is my first time trying this recipe. I will make sure to have it linked down below for you guys. But I'm going to be honest, I personally really liked these. I thought they were really good, but I like oatmeal. This was kind of the texture once it was baked. It was like a baked oatmeal. Yeah. Like that's the only way I can describe it. I really liked it. The boys did not, so this might be a hit or miss in your house as well. But this is really good to have for quick and easy grab and go breakfast, for snacks, and you can even make these ahead of time and pop them in your freezer. Once you add your oatmeal into this recipe and mix it in, it says to let it sit for 5 minutes. So I'm going to mix it and then push it to the side, and we are going to start on some lunch meal prep for myself. So I've actually made this a couple times because it is my favorite right now. I don't know why. But I love using this garlic parmesan packet, and I get the fine cut green beans from the frozen section at Walmart, and then I just use either chicken breast or chicken thighs. I coat them in a little bit of olive oil, and then I sprinkle almost all of that packet in there. You just want them well coated, and then I leave a little bit just to sprinkle over the green beans. But I'm just going to massage that in and make sure they're well coated, and then we are going to get those put in a casserole dish and get those started in the oven. The chicken's going to take a little bit longer to cook compared to the green beans, so I'm going to go ahead and get those started first. I'm going to put those in a 375-degree oven. We're going to start out with 10 minutes, and then we'll pull them out and add our green beans in. The bacon is all done. I'm just going to take and remove it from that pan and put it on a paper towel lined plate to help with the grease, and our eggs are almost finished. Now it's time to add in the rest of the ingredients to our banana oatmeal muffins. I'm just going to scoop these and get these baked in the oven. So whenever I do my hard-boiled eggs, I take and put them in cold water on the stove. I bring it to a boil. Once it comes to a rolling boil, I set my timer for 10 minutes. I let it boil for 10 minutes, and then I take them off the heat and I add them to a ice water bath. Winston's working on getting me the ice here. He's taking a little bit, but he's going to help me out here. He's going to get me some ice from the freezer, and then we're going to get these in an ice water bath to let them completely cool, and then I will peel them. Now, sometimes I peel all of them, and sometimes I just peel the ones I need, like right then. I feel like they last a little longer, in my opinion, when I peel them as I go, but I think that's probably just a personal preference. Now it's time to pull that chicken out, add the green beans on. I just move the chicken to a side, dump that whole bag of the frozen green beans in there. I season it with the rest of that garlic parmesan mix, and then I also add some salt and pepper on. And then I just kind of layer that at the bottom and then put the chicken on top. And I'm just going to put that back in the oven and let it finish cooking through until the chicken reaches the internal temperature of 165. I got all of the muffins done, and then the bacon I'm just going to put in a reusable Ziploc bag. I got those from Amazon. I absolutely love them. I have them linked in my Amazon storefront. So I put a few eggs, not peeled, in a container to put in the fridge to have for later on in the week for us to eat on as we need them. And then a couple of them I went ahead and peeled, and we're going to add into some DIY Lunchables. Having these DIY Lunchables on hand are super convenient for me to already have a couple in the fridge, and I can just pull them out as needed. Luke loves taking these in his lunchbox for work because it's really easy for him just to open it and he can grab what he wants out of it. He is a truck driver, if you don't know that, so he has to eat on the go while he's driving. So these for him are super, super convenient, and it can get some extra protein in him while he is on the road driving. So for this one, I decided to do hard-boiled eggs. We're going to do some cheese cubes, some crackers, and some sliced turkey. You can literally put whatever you want, do veggies if you want. Y'all know we aren't big fans of raw vegetables, but you just make it, customize it to what you like or what your family likes. But having these on hand is super convenient. I would have done more if I had more of those silicone cupcake liners, but I need to order me some more off Amazon. I will have these linked in my Amazon storefront as well. So I have been really bad about not eating, and I know that's not good and not healthy. So I've been trying to do better at meal prepping lunches one day a week for myself. And so I cook once and I have 4 meals to feed myself throughout the week. And this garlic parmesan chicken with green beans has been my go-to recently. Once the plastic container meals are cooled down, I will put those in the fridge. We're going to go ahead and put our muffins in a container and get those on the counter, and we are done. We've got everything ready to go for the week. Now it's time to get the kitchen all cleaned up. This is actually the second day of me meal prepping, so y'all didn't see the first day of dishes. But it's just kind of a process, especially if I'm doing this while I'm canning. It does take me a little bit more time, but I really enjoy it, and I love having this stuff already on hand. It really does help me get through the week, and I'm not as stressed out trying to get stuff done at last minute, especially with my schedule. You know, Luke's schedule, he gets up so early, and so it does help with me already having this stuff in the fridge or, you know, on the counter, having this stuff already ready for me. It really does help. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.